Hi, this is Valentina. I'm with Darley Newman from Equitrekking, and I have a couple questions to ask her about her show. Darley, can you tell me a little bit about your show? I know it's mostly traveling around the world and on horseback to remote areas, but what are the benefits of going, watching your show and doing all the experiences that you go through?
Well, it's so great to horseback ride all around the world because you're in nature, it's quieter, but you're with local people, and that's what I love best about it, because I'm always meeting locals and different people, and the horses are always different. They're different breeds all over the world, and you get to ride and experience those. And for viewers, they get to see places that they may never get to go, like the middle of Turkey or the desert in Georgia.
I saw the show. It was really cool.
Yeah, that was neat. We were there at sunset, and the volcano was spewing out lava, and it was like a Technicolor show at night. And when you're on horseback looking at that, and the horses are like, oh, cool,
Yeah, I know, that's crazy. And also, I know a lot of people wanted to know what inspired you to come up with the show.
Well, I've always ridden my whole life. I love horses, and I love travel. I love seeing new places. And I was working in TV at 48 Hours in New York, and I worked at a bunch of other places, and I just realized that I didn't want to sit in an office every day. Yeah. If I was going to work really hard at something, I wanted to do something that I loved. So, I mean, it was a crazy idea at first, but it's worked.
No, it's not anyone can come in your early 20s, mid 20s and say, I want my own show. Like, you had to have done some persuasive arguments with the producer and the
well,
show.
I'm a you have to be creative in anything you do. So it's all about creativity and hard work. And if you have some skills and you can learn and you're willing to try different things and sometimes work for free, you can do it. And
I was hearing about this new club that you have in your show, that you get a magazine subscription discount for traveling in one of your programs, and what else? A hat, a letter from you. Can you tell us a little bit about the membership?
Well, we just started something called Club Equitrekking because we launched in January travel business. So now, some of the trips that you see on the show, you can actually go and take them, because we were meeting all these great locals, and a lot of them didn't know how to even tell people in the U.S., besides being on our show, that they offer these great horseback riding tours. So we started the travel company, so you can go ride with Atala, our Bedouin friend in Jordan, or you can go to Costa Rica and do the volcano ride. And now we just started this club, and it's sort of an enticement to be more into the equitrekking community and tell us where to go, and we'll share ideas, but also get discounts on trips and DVDs and all that kind of stuff. So, free stuff and membership and all that.
Yeah, it's nice. And the good thing about the horse business is that everyone in the world loves horses. It's a common thing in every culture. It breaks barriers in all sort of countries, and this is a nice experience. And I've really enjoyed watching your show. It's so interesting that you get to see everything and you grasp, every little detail, and everything that you can't get access to, you can get access to through a horse, through these little hidden roads. And what's been your favorite experience, like your favorite trip, or your top two maybe?
Oh my gosh, I have a top 10. I mean, I have a top 100 probably at this point. But I mean, there's so many great places. It's hard to pick out a favorite. But I always love going to Ireland, because you can literally go all around the country and ride and have a good experience.
No, you just came from Ireland.
I just came from Ireland. Loved it. 10 days. Started at Shannon. Went out to Connemara, as far west as you can get, onto the beach. All around up to Dublin, up north. So, I mean, we rode at castles. We rode in the mountains. Just the diversity was amazing. Yeah. So I've got to say Ireland's a top pick. Love Costa Rica. Love it.
It's a nice place. I've been there.
You can't beat Hawaii. If you go to Hawaii and Maui, Big Island, there's so much diversity there. You can be down in the Valley of Kings where it's lush and tropical, or you can be up on a ranch where there are cattle and you're looking at the Pacific Ocean. So it's really, it's so interesting, and I think our show brings out these places that people aren't necessarily profiling, and people that live their lives in a different way.
Yeah. No, and the stories and the cuisine, you actually focus on that a little bit. That's just a nice experience. It's a nice job that you have. Thank you so much for the interview. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, good to see you again.
Nice to see you again. Yeah.